I am Mary Chris, and today we're exploring creativity, community, and the stories behind the people shaping the art and ideas we love. Our guest today is someone whose work you've probably seen, maybe without even realizing it.
Hello, workmates. Welcome to Work and Talk in PH, your go-to podcast for lifestyle insights, career convos, and real estate realness, where chill convos meet real-life lessons because #it works.
He's a self-taught artist who's been drawing since the 2000s, exploring everything from doodles to digital, from branding to non-fungible token or NFTs. He's also one of the minds behind the art collective We Will Doodle. If you've ever wondered what it's like to grow as an artist outside the traditional path, you're gonna want to stick around for this one. Let's give him a warm welcome, Nels Yuwang. Thank you so much, Nels, for squeezing us in your busy schedule. I know super dami mong ginagawa and you took time to be in our Work in PH podcast.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. Sobrang thankful din naman ako kasi mga communities tayo that we love art.
Yes. Siyempre. You're a self-taught artist and I think that's always such an empowering thing to hear. Let's rewind to the early 2000s. I think we've met early 2000, Nels, or before pa. No, we met, Yabang Pinoy was 2004, 2005. We've met 2000 nga, Nels.
Talaga ba? More than 2 decades na yun.
Yes, because YP's 20 years this year, 2025.
More than? Oo nga, no? Graduate na yun ng college, ah.
Yes. And I never asked you this question. So what first sparked your passion for illustration and design?
Well, yung dad ko is an architect. So, sobrang love ko yun. Sobrang idol pa rin namin siya ng mga kapatid ko. If ang sukatan natin ng pagandahan ng art ay yung sobrang likeness of whatever subject you are creating. Yung dad ko, sobrang galing pa rin mag-drawing niya. Ilang taon na ba siya ngayon? More than 70 na siya eh. Pero sobrang galing talaga ng dad ko mag-drawing.
So talaga nasa dreams mo, Nels. Kasi bilis mo gawin lahat ng YP materials natin. Parang wala pang 1 hour, you're done na eh.
Actually, yung dad ko nga, nung bata kami, he was always, against dun sa, drawing ka ng drawing, nasa school ka. Parang, may academics, ganyan. Pero sabi ko sa tatay ko, taas po yung grades ko. Wag niyo po ako pauwiin, ganyan. Pero lagi ako
Nagdo-doodle?
Nag-start ako, comics talaga eh. Comics yung unang love ko na kind of illustration. Yung genre na yun.
Hindi ka pa naglo-launch ng comics, Nels?
Before, nagko-comics ako.
Comics na ba?
Parang dumaan ako dun sa time na yung comics are just Xerox copies. Tawag namin dyan Ashcan. You'll maybe create a special cover, parang medyo makapal yung cover mo, papaprint mo. Then yung insides yung insides ng
binibenta mo rin siya na nun?
Dati, Comic-Con.
20 pesos?
Comic-Con. Siguro mga
Comic-Con.
50 pesos namin.
50
Kasi, magkano bang Xerox dati? Parang mga piso yung dati.
Correct. Mga
So,
75 cents.
Tapos kasi, fold mo siya, di ba? Ang usual na number of pages ng comics na folded is around 24 pages. Which is technically, ang kailangan mong ipa-Xerox ay 12 na back-to-back, gano'n. Tapos kailangan nakaplano yun. So, gagawa pa ako ng parang guide na sheet ng ano yung katapat ng ng
How
cover
old were
sa
you
back
that
cover.
time, Nels?
College. Siguro yung journey ko sobrang it was sort of an exploration rin talaga ng art.
And different mediums, Nels, kasi you started with comics and then how did you find your
Actually, meron akong
doodle?
isang secret na sasabihin ko sa internet. I used to be a part of a children's show. Chikiting Patrol.
What?
Chikiting Patrol.
Chikiting Patrol, yung art doon portion.
Actually, I have my own segment. So may segment,
Wow!
may segment, sobrang hindi alam ng internet to, nalaman na nila. Pero
I-google na nila sa Chikiting Patrol.
may segment ako na title niya Munting Pangarap. So I was tasked to report about mga professions.
Yes.
So usually parang napupunta rin sa akin dahil they were kind enough to ask me kung ano ba yung mga interest ko rin and sino ba yung gusto ko interviewin. So, I got to interview mga, dati nga meron pang Postmaster General. Wow, di ba?
Oh, wow!
The Postmaster General, I got to interview yung mga athletes, tapos mga animators. So, yun na yung parang una
So,
kong...
nag-broaden talaga yung dream because you're talking to experts in your own field.
Eto, Phil Animation, they were doing an animation partially for He-Man, they were also doing X-Men. May isa pa
During
silang
that time, those were outsourced already to the Philippines. Diba ngayon? ang
outsourced to
dami.
the Philippines. So,
Yeah.
tapos I got to interview them. They asked me to gusto mo mag-drawing ka rin dito with using our tools, di ba? So I get to draw. Tapos pa yung isip ko, nag-drawing ako Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kasi yun yung uso ng time na yun. Sobrang love ko yung kasi wala pa tayong like animation na parang
Wala
superhero dati.
Yeah.
Tapos yung Turtles yung parang wow, tapos every Friday night ata siya, di ba?
Manual drawing pa to, Nels, na kasi wala pang photo.
Oo, wala pa. Although meron pa rin ngayon, hanggang ngayon naman, animation naman, meron pa rin mga hand-drawn. Once I did that, after my stint there for, let's say, mga more than 2 years rin.
You were doing this while in school?
While in school, we do the shoots on a weekend.
How old
Like,
were you when you were doing Shikating Patrol?
12, 13 years
Grabe,
old.
Nels! Sobrang busy ka na since 12 years old.
I have my own TIN number at
Wow!
12 years old. Kasi you're already employed So, feeling ko, kami yung mga
That's why
usually
you're super busy. You love being busy and doing a lot of things.
Nasanay
all at
na
the
ako
same
sa
time.
kanya.
Sanay ka na. Ikaw na
Oh,
yung
like,
master ng multitasking.
so yung mom ko, she was actually thinking na maybe I have a future in show business, ganyan. Tapos nag-aral ako
Pwede pa.
nag-aral ako ng mga iba-ibang classes. My mom enrolled me in Yamaha singing classes, vocal classes
So
on
you sing
weekend.
also? Ang dahil pala hidden talent na.
Tapos nung high school ako, although kasabay nun, I was in a band. Parang meron kaming band na mga kinakanta namin, mga e-heads, ganyan. So, sobrang inline naman siya doon sa ginagawa ko nung high school. Latter part, grade 6, mga ganyan, hanggang sa, nasa Chikiting na ako, ganyan. Nag-aaral akong theater sa CCP kasi they have, parang mga summer theater, na classes.
Yes.
Eventually,
Super ka pa?
nag-theater ako kasi it was exploration talaga.
Yes.
During my
All your creative side.
Yeah, during my theater classes, the theater classes would be in the afternoon. Mornings, we have parang mga drawing classes.
Yes.
Pero nabore ako dun sa drawing classes. Masyadong traditional and nasa bahay, kung sa bahay lang kami, yung dad ko sobrang advanced na parang, okay na rin. Alam ko na yung kailangan. But, technically classmates dun sa theater class
Yeah.
was into comics. So, yun yung unang nagpakita sa akin ng na parang, pwede pala mag-drawing ng comics. Talagang comics na style. And yun talaga yung kakaiba yung art style niya. Parang sobrang forward. Hindi ito yung mga lumang comics na style.
This is like Japanese manga?
Hindi, more
Western.
kasi yung Western, di ba, yun yung Marvel, DC.
Yes.
Tapos
Mga
may turn...
Archie comics.
Oh, medyo.
You should bring back your comics.
I think one of the illustrators of Archie is coming into the Philippines. Doon ako nagkaroon ng interest na parang, okay pala yung comics, ganun.
Yeah. Doon nag-start talaga yung seriousness
Yun yung-
mo, really wanting to draw.
Doon na-pick yung interest ko na parang gusto ko na mag-drawing ng tamang anatomy.
Yeah.
Kasi looking at let's say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hindi pa siya yung tamang anatomy.
You started with He-Man when you were 12.
Wala na akong parang
Wala
nasa
na.
bahay naming luma. Pero
How your drawing evolved.
I'll try to look for
Kasi
it.
when
Pero
I met you were We Will Doodle already.
hindi man kami mayaman. So, ako, nangulit talaga ako sa mga artist. When I was after nung mga classes ko na yun, alam ko na na-pinpoint ko na Parang, I think meron akong future sa illustration. Kahit na pangit pa yung drawing ko nung time na yun.
So lahat
Ang ginawa
ng favorite artist mo, kinulit mo para i-mentor ka?
Kinulit ko, nung nasa
Love
mga
it!
14 years old ako, ang ginawa ko, most of the comic book artists, they work under a publisher. Technically, yung comics kasi natin, yung mga nasa newsstands natin. So, ang ginagawa nila, let's say, actually wala tayong license ng Street Fighter. So, meron tayong Kick Fighter. Yun yung comics na isa, yun yung parang sumikat nung high school ako. So, ngayon, hinanap ko yung mga creators na to. Pumunta ako sa yung publishing, Tapos,
Office nila. Kasi wala pang social media no, hindi mo
wala pa.
mapapag.
So, nag-jeep lang ako papuntang Cubao sa Murphy. Tapos, nahanap ko yung Tapos sabi ko po, idol ko po kayo, pwede niyo po ba ako turuan mag-drawing?
Talaga?
Oo.
Nels, ikaw na ang go-getter.
Tapos sabi ko, kahit nautusan niyo po ako sa mga errands. So ako yung taga-bili nila ng ink, tapos mga cartolina. Kasi yung cartolina na 1/4, doon nila dinodrawing yung mga page. So I'll go to Ali Mall, buy them the
Art
cartolina, art materials, tas yung ink, ganyan. Tapos meron akong session na 1 hour with a specific
Galing
artist.
din.
Yung isa nagturo sa akin si Jim Jimenez. He's part of a group now. As in buhay pa gumagawa pa rin sila. They are going to be part of San Diego Comic Con. Dinala sila ng team nila. Next Comic Art. So shout out sa Next Comic Art. Sobrang galing nila mag-organize ng mga nitong mga artists, and they get to
and
have
bringing them
commissions.
global.
Oo, dinala nila sa San Diego Comic Con. So some of the artists na Pinoy na based naman sa States, they're also technically managed by so that they could get also commission work.
Yes.
Parang ganun. So Manix Abrera, yan yung mga
Manix
kasama
Abrera
natin.
also started.
Oh, Manix Abrera is also part of Next Comic Art. So they're
Yes.
in right now where we are shooting this. They are already in San Diego Comic Con.
San Diego
Kasi this is San Diego Comic Con. Yun yung biggest it's the first and the biggest, I think, na Comic Con. Doon nila launch ng, let's say, may tinatawag silang Hall H na kung saan Hall of Heroes ba? Hindi ko alam. Kaya Hall H. Doon nila launch nila Marvel yung mga announcements nila. For the movies, ganyan, or even yung DC. So yung dalawang kampo na yun, doon sila mag-announce usually ng mga malalaking pasabog nila. So ito, yun. Yung
Nelson,
mga...
you really wanted to learn, talagang hinanap ko sino nag-drawing firefighters
Oo.
mo, at pumunta ka sa office nila, kinausap mo na pwede
Oo.
ma-mentor nyo ako, tulungan ko kayo bilhin yung art supplies, and then it worked. They gave
Sobra.
you 1 hour. And then that's how you got your parang internship.
Internship siya
Talagang
at that age. Oo. Ito yung mga best na mga artists natin. Kasi galing rin sila dun sa, they do most of their work on ink.
Yes.
Tapos now, parang, syempre, they dabble on digital and,
Yes,
na rin they dabble
your
on digital.
undergrad was fine arts?
No, comsci ako eh.
Comsci, because your dad nga didn't want you to do art.
Oo.
So my
Pero
fault
I was
ka
a
just in
scholar.
case.
I get to be a scholar.
So while doing comsci, you're still drawing.
Nung nakapasok ako nung college na ako, I was scholar. Tapos, meron akong isang sobrang milestone. Nag-apply ako kay Ricky Lee.
Wow!
Ricky Lee kasi, si Ricky Lee kasi, he does, hindi ko alam kung, I think up to now, or hindi ko alam kung ginagawa niya pa rin.
Yeah.
So every year, parang meron
He has that
siyang,
workshop on writing.
he gets like 25 lang.
Yes.
But he
yes.
interviews like 1,000
Correct. So
applicants.
nakuha ka, na-shortlist ka.
No, hindi ako na shortlist. Pero, it was funny kasi the people in that, kasi we were interviewed by groups.
Yes.
So yung mga kasama ko dun sa group na yun, eventually, I became part of a new art group. Galing
What's
doon.
the name of that art group?
I forget. Sining X. Parang ganun.
And
Sining
then
X.
what was their vision? Like, why did they put up like an art group? What was their advocacy?
Lahat ng mga, at that time kasi most of the art groups are actually support groups for the artists to learn more. And
To
the
learn
variety
more.
of the different artists that are part of that art group, technically you get to learn from them eh. So,
Yes.
like yung mentor ko, yung naging mentor ko from that group,
Yes.
the one who actually leads us, si Elbert Banyares. He's a short filmmaker and he did work for GMA.
Yes.
And every year he has this sci-fi and fantasy short film festival in
Oh,
UP.
wow.
So it's called Baconawa Film Festival.
Yes.
So last year ata yun, I think. They got me as a featured artist. So I get to design the look of the festival,
Yes.
the graphics for the festival, ganyan. Etong mentor ko na to, sobrang galing din niya. Kasi he dabbles on, we created a comic book na nung college ako kasama
Yeah.
nung mentor ko na yun. So nagawa kami ng comics, I get to work on a magazine,
Yeah.
and yung
So
medyo,
really, talagang real life experience, hands-on
Oo.
training ka now since you were 12 years old. You were
Yeah.
out there seeking mentors who could really train you.
Oo,
And with
kasi-
a medium that you like because you enjoy their work already, so you sought them out.
yeah, hindi siya lalapit sa'yo. Hindi lalapit sa'yo yung I mean, now we get to access the internet, pero sometimes sobrang mas valuable yung
Yes, yung
Yung
face-to-face and you go out there talaga and
face-to-face.
talk to them.
Oo.
Not just sending them a DM.
Yeah, ako, pa rin naman ako. Aminado ako na sobrang mahihayin ako. Pero, when I get to work, when there's something na meron akong goal,
Yes.
kailangan ko i-market
Kailangan
yung
mo
sarili ko.
i-chase. Yes.
Oo, kasi they don't know you. So, how do
Correct.
they find you?
How do you approach them? And then you were so young that time. Sabi mo, I'm Nelson, I'm such a big fan.
Yun sa comics, yun yung ginawa ko talaga. Dun sa like yung art
Cinex.
group ko with nung college na.
Did they invite you to be part of Cining X or you asked to be part of Cining X?
I think nagsisimula pa lang yung creation nun, so they asked me rin na to be
Okay.
part of it, di ba? Kasi nung ang
So
daming
crucial pa
to,
yung stone din to sa'yo?
sobrang crucial din tong na to. And iba siya. So some of the yung mga nandun sa Cine X,
Yeah.
they eventually became mga sikat na mga painters.
Yes.
Nandiyan si Jigger Cruz. May isang writer na nagsusulat sa mga pelikula na Pinoy.
Mm.
Si Ned Trespeces, ganyan. Alam ko, natatandaan ko lang. Tapos, isa sa mga founding members ng unang independent na comics
Yeah.
ng Alamat was also part of Aris Lim. So, they did comics pa way back. Nung nagsisimula na yung mga tao moving from parang just doing yung mga ashcan to actual parang books na yung nagiging
Yes.
comics nun. He was part of that movement. So, sobrang iba yung mga artists na to.
So after Cining X, and then you graduated na ComSci, and then after college that did you focus right away on doing art as a profession or nag-IT
Actually,
ka pa?
nung college ako, ang dami ko pang ginawa na art. Like, nag-full circle ako ulit dun sa publisher.
Mm.
But I didn't do comics. I did magazines.
So kaya mabilis ka mag-layout.
Oo, magazines. So,
Parang you can do it at diba? Like super easy. Doing your layout, your marketing collaterals.
Yung magazines pa noon wasn't even Photoshop or even InDesign, ganyan. Hindi siya Illustrator. Ang ginagamit
By hand
namin noon,
talaga.
camera ready ang tawag. You lay it out on a cartolina, yung words, ganyan. Piniprint lang yung words eh. Tapos, ilalagay mo yung
But you're
photo.
good rin in typo.
Oh, typography. Kasama rin siya sa practice ko dapat. So, sinushoot yun ng, may parang special na camera to shoot the
Yeah.
pages. Pero ako ginawa ko kasi, because of the lack of budget at that time, I did all of the graphics as collages. I learned to be...
Collages.
So, I was doing sort of Photoshop, but collages yung dating.
Correct.
So, nung college ako, I did an exhibit sa NCCA as
Yeah.
part of an art group nung Cine X. Naggawa kami ng exhibit sa NCCA. And yung exhibit ko, mga collage. Kasi parang nagda-double na ako sa dalawang art nun eh. Parang,
Yeah.
pwede ako mag-comics pero pwede ako mag-collage.
Yeah.
Tapos eventually, bago ako graduate, I worked for an advertising agency na hindi
That's
pa ako
where your
gumraduate.
experience came in already. Working with the different brands.
Yes. So yung work ko na mga kinolage ko lang.
Yeah.
So I produced like parang gumawa ako ng sarili kong art book na more than 200.
So gumawa ka
Collages.
na ng portfolio mo.
Oo, pero collage lang siya.
Yeah.
Yun yung in-apply ko dun sa advertising agency.
And then how did you since you had your own identity as an artist and you had to represent the brand, how did you how were you able to put together your own personal branding to the brand that you're working for?
When I was working with advertising, ganyan.
Yeah.
Dami
Diba
ko
sometimes
kasing-
kasi when you do projects, you put yourself in the brand, but the brand really has its own brand. So I think that's one of the struggles of artists.
You get to diba? So I was talking with my mentor last year. Sabi niya, whenever
Ito si James, yung first mentor mo?
si Albert Banyares,
Albert, okay.
parang yung every time that he looks at my work, he knows na gawa ko siya. Na hindi siya illustration, it could be a layout, it could be an illustration. But I have a certain way of doing the ratio and proportion of all of the elements. Essentially, when you do the layouts,
Yes.
meron ka ring science to it. When you do branding, there is a science to it na,
Yeah.
let's say, you're doing a brand which has red and yellow, and it's a food chain, diba?
Yeah.
Or, say, fast food, diba, na brand.
Yes.
There's a
red and
ratio of
yellow.
the red and the yellow and the whites. So that you know, when you look at it, that you know that that's the fast food brand. Or when you go into the restaurant, you'd know okay. ito
How
yung
did you
brand
learn
ko
that
siya.
if you were ComSci?
ComSci kasi, medyo weird ako. ComSci, meron akong isang subject na ginamit ko siya for arts. Ang tawag namin symbolic logic. So, you get to reverse engineer a coding language. Technically, I
So yung
figured
mga
out,
artworks, reverse engineer mo to study yung mga proportion?
yeah. So
Dahil
I get to,
ikaw na yung totoong nerd.
inisip ko parang everything has a, has a
Reverse
science to it.
engineer mo, Nels!
Oh, ratio and proportion. Kasi, let's say on your layout, you're doing a
Yeah.
layout of a vampire movie. Di ba? Gano'n kalaki yung vampires dun sa graphics na yun?
Yes.
What do you need to communicate? Yung image ba? Kailangan bang ibenta yung artista dun? Kaya ang laki ng mukha niya? Or yung title, tapos yung subtitle ba? Or yung parang headline. So
Yeah.
there's a way of making the eyes flow into the page.
Yes.
So, yun yung idea ko palagi. Parang, how do you communicate yung lahat ng gusto mo up to the point of
in
one artwork?
And diba they say nga, you only have 2 seconds when people
Yes,
look at
yeah.
your poster for them to absorb all the content in the poster.
Yeah. So, all of this, di ba, parang all of this coming into play, eventually parang, nasolve ko yung kung paano talaga ako mag-isip. Na iniisip ko na kung ano yung gusto kong i-communicate.
Yeah.
Kahit na hindi ako nag-advertising. So, yun yung inisip ko yung how to create that flow, how to eventually funnel yung mata ng tao to saan mo ba siya gustong papundahin.
Yeah. That's what you were able to master. So any brand na iba to sa'yo, madali mo na lang.
Ganun mo siya, ganun yung kailangan mo siyang i-solve. Usually tawag ko sa kanya, it's either parang ratio and proportion or the hierarchy of all of the elements. So,
The hierarchy of all of the elements. Okay.
So yun yung tinuturo ko palagi dun sa mga, let's say if I work for a company and I
Yeah.
have designers under me,
Yes.
they have to also understand the way I do the hierarchy. So
Yes.
that isa lang kami mag-isip. So parang ganito.
So the
mas malaki
pinaka-importante yung main message, no? What's the main message?
ganito. Yeah.
If it's fast food, yung product ba na bagong
No,
ilalunch?
depende.
Diba?
Product ba yung
Or
kailangan
yung
mo?
promo ba?
Diba?
Yeah.
So, diba? So, ang dami na ngayong elements na pwede mong gamitin. And parang eventually, it's also the same when you do other forms of art.
Yeah.
Let's say you're doing music. Ano yung kailangan mo i-highlight? Kailangan bang umuulit yung chorus, di ba? And there's also a ratio and proportion to it, di ba? Kaya nga
Yeah.
may bilang yung mga kanta, yung mga tula, di
May
ba?
beat. Yeah.
May beat, merong kunyari sinabi mo haiku, di ba? Alam mo kung ilan syllable siya, ganyan.
Yes.
So, it's prevalent on any kind of art eh. It's just sort of figuring it out na kailangan you follow a certain type of rule, a certain type of hierarchy.
Yes.
And that hierarchy, eventually, dahil alam mo na yung hierarchy na yun,
Yes,
you get to
parang-
break it.
Correct. Into smaller, and you actually know what the end product will result
yes,
because of the hierarchy of
Yes,
importance.
and also, yung mga pagbe-break mo na yun, nung hierarchy, sometimes, doon mo na isisingit yung style mo. Kasi sometimes, meron kang guidelines na kailangan lang for,
Yeah.
let's say,
And then, when you were working for the ad agency, when did the We Will Doodle aha moment? Like, gusto ko doodle, gusto ko makilala ko Nels Humel, We Will Doodle.
sobrang tagal pa ng journey na yun. Kasi
Matagal pa?
tagal pa. Ang We Will Doodle, 20 years lang din, di ba?
Sabay tayo.
When I started working, that's around 2001, 2002. Nung bata pa ako, ganyan.
Yeah.
Maga rin ako na nag-start mag-work. Maga rin kasi ako natapos
Ad agency already, Nels?
Ad agency, design studio. Ito yung flow ko eh. Ad agency, design
See.
studio, network.
What's the difference of an ad agency and design studio?
Ang ad agency, they would work on, mga marketing.
Clients.
Oo. Design studios
Activation.
design studios maybe would work specifically for, let's
Just
say, kailangan
design.
ng illustration or design or
Yeah.
graphics for a specific They are not the,
Branding, if there's a need for branding, will we look for an ad agency or just design firm?
depende.
I'm gonna
Pwede
launch
gawin
a
ni ad agency, mas malaki yung saklaw niya daw.
Ng ad agency.
Ad agency. When I was
Kasi they
working
can
for a
do all
design
we do that.
design studio, there is already a campaign that's being cascaded. Ibig sabihin,
Okay.
baka may isang ad agency pa na nag-work on
Yeah.
on the big idea. Big idea kasi all of the yung pinaka main na idea for the campaign, tawag namin big idea.
Yeah.
And all of the legs That could be maybe like a launch or an event
Yes.
or for social media or so iba-iba yung mga legs ng panghawak mo nung panglakad mo nung para tumakbo essentially yung big
Campaign.
idea mo o yung campaign, di ba?
Big idea, yeah.
Design studio, ginagawa lang namin before, let's say a certain shirt brand. Kailangan nila ng mga designs for shirts. So kami magde-design or illustrations.
Yeah.
I get to work with mga malalaking brands way back
Yeah.
na conglomerate sila ng mga iba-ibang mga shirt companies. Let's say I did work for Anonymous way back. Anonymous.
Oh, yung black and white shop.
Black and white kay kanila Rico Campo ganyan.
Yes.
Kanila Tina Maristela kasi sa kanila yung sari-sari ganyan.
Yes.
Doon sobrang na-apply ko yung mga collage ko. Kasi yung boss ko doon rin parang foreigner na nagko-collage din siya.
And
Then,
medyo avant-garde yung branding ni Anonymous,
Yeah.
ba?
Oo, tapos although meron silang guidelines, di ba? Meron silang
Yeah.
guidelines
Yeah.
super clean, which is parang okay, medyo iba siya dun sa like ako personally, iba yung yung style ko. But working with all of these brands, you get to learn to have a range to what you do. Kasi
Yes.
hindi kasi pwede na nagsa-start ka, ikaw yung nasusunod. Yun talaga yung reality. Minsan may inspire tayo ng mga events like DoodleCon na parang, uy, pwede pala akong maging full-fledged, full-time artist, di ba? But sometimes kailangan mo rin mag-work with agencies eh. Kasi you get to practice all of this different techniques, ways of communication, di ba?
Yes.
All of this are cascaded to you or downloaded to you by
Yes.
all of these agencies. And you don't get to do that by just being a full-time artist on your own. Kasi patuloy pa rin ikaw matututo, but more
Yes.
of yung technique mo na yung ginagawa mo, di ba?
Yeah.
But sometimes kailangan mo, paano ba gumawa ng marketing funnel, di ba?
Yes.
Which is also similar to how you create yung flow dun sa design. Kasi marketing, meron rin pala siyang funnel. Ganun din.
Correct.
So, di ba, magkaibang art siya, magkaibang ways of communication. Ito visual, ito marketing and strat. Pero meron rin nagpa-funnel. So, it's always key na finding the right way to communicate, even though if it's visual or maybe a marketing campaign. Di ba?
Yes.
So, doon ko rin natutunan eventually natutunan ko yung marketing through experience
Through being
nga.
being part of ad agencies and
Ad
design.
agencies.
Working with
ad
the brands.
Yeah, ad agencies. Then medyo na-develop ko na yung mga ko doon, yung kailangan pagka merong mga times na nauso na yung digital painting, Photoshop, ganyan. So doon ako natuto sa mga ad agencies. I get to work with networks, PTV4.
Yes.
I get to work with mga shoes, Pony, Skechers, Merrell, ganyan. Tapos, nag-GMA ako. Yun yung isa sa mga longest stints ko rin of work. Sobrang love ko yung working environment. Doon namin nabuo yung We Will Doodle.
You were all together in GMA7.
Yeah, so if you, diba, dun sa DoodleCon, we had the speakers, Paolo Ferrer. We were actually seatmates. Or magkatabi lang kami within proximity. And we did mga segments for a show in GMA. Tapos, parehas kami namang...
And the main advocacy talaga of We Will Doodle, it all starts with the doodle, diba? With anything.
Yeah, everything starts with doodle. When we were in GMA, essentially it was an experiment. We had a cubicle na walang nag-occupy nung time na yun. So nagdala ako ng mga cartolina, then mga pens. Then people would eventually go to that space, doodle a character, or doodle a word balloon, and nag-interact. At that time, I was on my 6th solo exhibit. O parang 6th solo exhibit.
Yeah.
And I wanted something to close it. Yung 6th solo ko was mga digital painting na ginawa ko sa Photoshop. It was in full color, printed on nice canvas, framed, ganyan. So gusto ko baliktarin. So ano yung kabaliktaran niya? If I did yung solo show ko, I had to do a group show. I did something in color, I had to do something in black and white. Did something na yung exhibit ko was framed works. I wanted something more raw. So yung tapos thinking na, okay, yung ginawa namin sa cartolina, Yun yung kabaliktaran. So, yun yung
Correct.
nag-spark ng idea na parang, okay,
Yeah.
let's call the show We Will Doodle. So, it was a small show just to sort of flip the whole idea of my exhibit.
And then it became such a
Yeah,
popular event, di ba? You had so many events and then all the
naging
brands
ano na siya.
asking you to do We Will Doodle, partnering with We Will Doodle.
Yeah, we did a lot of mga projects that are technically, call it parang mga ensayo namin. We always use that word yung ensayo kasi inisip namin na everything that you do would eventually be something na to prepare you to the next thing that you're doing. It was also prevalent when we did yung event, di ba?
Yes.
Yung We Will Doodle is create, collaborate. Then doing DoodleCon, it's create, collaborate, and celebrate. So We Will Doodle was the ensayo for
Yes.
DoodleCon. Parang ganun yung idea.
Collaborate.
And celebrate,
And
di ba?
celebrate.
So, I wanted parang laging merong dumodoble.
Yes.
Kasi we wanted yung idea na parang reiteration.
Correct.
Reiteration is reinforcement. Eh.
And how you also learn, diba? It's through Cine X, working with the community, and is this your way also of giving back to the young Filipino artists who still
Yes, oo.
Hashtag it works.